Hello, this is just a quick video on how to use the tracker I spoke of the other day. Tracker is if you look at the skin of your program, you'll see tracker here. Just select it. Of course, you have to put in your password and put in a password that will allow you to use tracker. So tracker is an ability to go through all of your transactions. So looking at this to the left, it just shows you all of the data that you inputted. Let's just do something first. So I got to go and unfortunately go back to July and then today, because this is the demo software, so I don't have a lot. Now, after I put in my date range and I hit go, all of the transactions will show up from those date ranges. So for example, if I wanted to just see one particular cashier, I can double click, find out all the cashiers that I have available in my demo. I only have the one, but we'll say admin. And of course, if I hit go again, all of the transactions will just show the admin transactions. So just a way to narrow it down. So I'm going to take that back out of there and hit go. So I get all the transactions back again. And let's say I'm looking for a specific transaction. I can enter the transaction here, or I can use a customer number here. So I can find all the transactions for a specific customer. Again, if you want to see the customers you have in, double click it and it'll display those customers that are available. Same as transaction numbers, but that's a little crazy because that can be a lot. So where I use it the most, or people use it the most, is down here. I can search through the journal by name, text. I can search through the journal by an amount. If I know the sub-department number, I can put that in. I can put the department number. So for example, if I put sub-department 2, it would show me all the items related to sub-department 2. So there's a whole bunch of different things. The most common one is text. So for example, if I go into here and I type in debit, right? And yeah, sure enough, yeah, if you hit debit and then hit F3 down here, that will do a search for all the transactions that have the word debit in there, right? So now I'm looking through all the debit type transactions, right? So I can also put a value in here, 9417, for example, and do a search. Sorry for that. I'm going to hit go. And then I'm going to hit search. So I'm looking for a debit transaction for a certain dollar amount, 9417. Looks like I'm not getting that, but I probably looked at the wrong number. So now I'll hit go again to bring up all the transactions, right? And what did I say? 9417, I think, was the number. I'm not sure. I might have put that in wrong, but we'll find out. Oh, there's no transaction under debit for 9417. That's okay. So I'll clear that out. I'll hit go again to bring up all the transactions. And I'm just going to now say, show me all the transactions that have debit in it. So I'll hit F3, and that will show me all the transactions that have the word debit in it. I can add fixtures in it, right? So I can have all the transactions that have debit in it. I can put an amount in there. So for example, if I put 198, because I can see that right on the screen, boy, I'll tell you, when you get older, you just don't remember 5 seconds from the last time. So now I'll do a search through that. Oh, I got to go through here again. And I put a slash in there. Notice that slash, that won't help much. I'm glad I'm making mistakes, because it shows you, if you make mistakes, it won't work the way you expect it to. All right, there. So I found that one debit transaction for the amount of $198.52 out of all of them, right? So I'm going to hit go, and now I'm going to add another one in here. I want debit transactions 198.51 that have the word, let's say text, woman's in it. Okay, I'm just picking things that I typically know that are in there. So I'll hit go, make sure I get all the transactions up again, and then I'll hit F3. And now it'll show me all the transactions. And there's only one transaction for $198, $198.51 that has the word women's in it. I mean, you can also back this part of it out, right? Or you can do things like greater than, and I'll say $52. Okay, and again, I'll hit go. And now I'll hit F3, and it'll show me all of the transactions that are greater than $52 that have the word women's in it. So it narrows it down to these each individual ones, right? Anyways, you can play around with this, but remember the go. Sometimes you'll hit F search, it'll give you that funny message. Hit go, and everything should be good. The other thing that you should know is there's individual transaction information up here, more transaction information. And you also have the ability to print, right? Where is the print thing on here? Oh, there's print. Hit print, and you can print the current transaction, or if you just want to print this group of transactions that you have in the filter, right? Or just a summary transaction list. And that's what a summary transaction list look like. If you go print the current transaction, and you want to print the signature as well, you can print the signature as well if it has signature on it, right? Take another option with print. Take another option with print, and all transaction details, signature as well. And now you're just getting page after page of everything within that filter that you wanted to print out. Okay, it's a great tool, and the more you play around with it, the more uses you can find for it. I know trying to balance debit transactions, stuff like that, particularly with what you're doing right now, it makes it a lot easier. There, I think I made this too long. So